Welcome, fellow truth seekers, to another episode of Undercover Universe. Our topic for today's deep dive is an eerie journey through time, where we explore the various prophecies predicting humanity's doom. We will delve into the depths of these historical forecasts, unearth their origins, and examine their outcomes. Then, we shall tackle a lingering question: are we on the brink of another apocalyptic prophecy? Let's begin our journey with the ancient Romans in 634 BCE. The Romans believed in the Sibylline books, a collection of oracular utterances, which held that their glorious city was destined to fall 120 years after its founding. This chilling prophecy sparked widespread fear, but when the predicted year rolled by, the city of Rome stood undaunted, belittling the prophecy. We leap a millennium ahead to January 1, 1000 AD. The turn of the calendar triggered widespread panic among Christian believers. The common belief was that the world would culminate as soon as the calendar hit the new millennium, marking the second coming of Christ and the final judgment. However, the dawn broke on the first day of the millennium, and it was just another day. The world hadn't ended, much to the relief of the masses. Our time machine next brings us to 1524. Astrologers of the day predicted a catastrophic flood reminiscent of the biblical deluge. They claimed the planets would align in the constellation of Pisces, a water sign, which would bring about a global flood on February 1st. A mass panic ensued, with people evacuating houses, building boats, and even constructing an ark. However, the day passed with only a light drizzle, and the anticipated deluge never came. The year 1666 presented a new set of fears to the people of England. The number 666, also known as the number of the beast, and its occurrence in the year instigated widespread fear. These fears amplified with the Great Fire of London, consuming a significant part of the city. However, while the fire was a disaster, the world didn't spiral into the expected Armageddon. Fast forward again to 1844, we meet William Miller, a Baptist preacher and founder of the Millerites. Based on his interpretations of the biblical apocalyptic books of Daniel and Revelation, he predicted that the second coming of Christ would occur on October 22nd. His followers, tens of thousands in number, sold their possessions, donned white robes, and awaited ascension into heaven. But, the world did not end, and the day came to be known as the Great Disappointment. Our next stop is 1910. The return of Halley's Comet this year wasn't met with fascination, but with terror. Some people feared that the Earth passing through the tail of the comet would fill the atmosphere with deadly cyanogen gas. People bought gas masks, and comet pills were marketed to counter the toxic effects. The comet passed without incident, leaving only its magnificent beauty. We journey forward to 1975, the year singled out by the Jehovah's Witnesses for the end of the world. They believed Armageddon would occur, annihilating the wicked and sparing only the righteous. But, as the year came to an end, it was evident that the apocalypse had once again been postponed. Approaching the end of the millennium, we encounter Nostradamus, the famous 16th century seer. His obscure quatrain led many to believe that a king of terror would descend from the sky in 1999 in 7 months. However, when the world remained unchanged, many heaved a sigh of relief. As we enter the new millennium, the Y2K bug presented a fresh terror. Fear of a global technological collapse and the ensuing chaos gripped many, as it was believed computer systems would crash when the clock struck midnight, entering the year 2000. However, aside from a few minor glitches, the world made it into the 21st century largely intact. We reach May 21, 2011, as predicted by Harold Camping. A Christian radio broadcaster, Camping used numerology to predict the end of the world. He believed that a series of powerful earthquakes would initiate the rapture, and the world would completely end 5 months later. His prediction attracted global attention but passed without incident. Our final stop is December 21, 2012. This date corresponds to the end of a cycle in the ancient Mayan calendar. The supposed prophecy was interpreted as the prediction of the world's end. There was widespread concern, but as you already know, we are here, and the prophecy did not come to fruition. Now, standing amidst the debris of failed prophecies, We ask ourselves, are we standing on the precipice of another doomsday prediction? While there is no distinct prophecy for an imminent apocalypse, the world faces significant challenges like environmental crises, global conflicts, and the relentless march of technology. These are not prophecies set in stone but threats based on empirical data and observable trends. Climate change warnings point to potentially catastrophic consequences if not addressed. The emergence of artificial intelligence and other advanced technologies hint at a potential singularity, a point when technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible. Then, there are the age-old threats of global conflicts escalating into a full-scale nuclear war. We can't predict the exact moment or nature of an apocalypse, but we can work to prevent it. The future is not set in stone, and it is our actions today that will determine our tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and prophecies. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Undercover Universe for more hidden truths of our world. Remember, the universe may be undercover, but it's never out of reach. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.